Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Derpy Entertainment live on YouTube. Raw reaction to Superman 2025, and I'm here with my good buddy, Aaron. So he's more of a Marvel fan. So let's see what he thinks.
I thought it was a really good movie. I would totally recommend seeing that. I would definitely be seeing that movie again for sure.
Let's see who. Yes, I would agree. This film embodies and celebrates Superman the way that Christopher Reeve did in 1978 with Superman the movie. Um, it's more of a, what would you say, a cartoony
Yeah, I think
comic?
so.
Yeah, cartoony, but like everything is perfect. I'm a real. I mean, if you criticize this movie, I mean, like for being bad and flawed, who hurt you? Because this movie was perfect in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it was a good. That was a good movie.
It was so good, dude. There we go. They're snacking. Hey, snacking. How we doing? Yeah, I just got out of it. There was nothing wrong with it. I thought it was exceptional. I thought it might be better than Christopher Reeve's version, right? Wouldn't you agree, Aaron?
Yeah, I would say so. I thought it was pretty damn good. I thought that was a great movie. I mean, they had the best person directing it. Truthfully,
Exactly. Let me see what Hunter said. Derpy Entertainment. What is your Let me see. What does that say? I would give this an A. Wouldn't you?
no, if we're
A
going based off tiers, I would give it an S. I would give it an S tier movie.
S tier movie. Okay, that's coming from a Marvel fan. I know it was perfect, and it was just the most perfect Superman film I've ever seen to date. It's so different than the past ones. Um, the use of crypto is I James Gunn's specialty. He used crypto pretty well in this. Um, dude, what are your thoughts on Lex?
Unlike Luger.
Yes, speak up.
Uh, yeah, he was, dude. He was awesome. Like that was it, it made you hate him in every way, shape, or form. But I loved it. I love the villains in most movies, but he was like it was awesome.
He was
Oh
a
man,
he was
I'm
a
not trying to
jerk.
spoil anything. It was just
He
so
was a
good.
jerk.
Yeah, I
He was
loved
a
it.
he was a certified D word.
Yeah, he was. I loved it. It was awesome.
Um, Nicholas Holt. He to me he stole the show. I mean, David did great as Superman, but in my opinion, I think Nicholas Holt outdid him as Lex.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was great.
Let me see what this is. Right now, it's sitting at 86, I believe, or an 87. Hunter.
That was before we saw it.
That was before we saw it, but like it could increase by tonight and be like at a 95 or something. Because that film was more than expectations. It blew me out. It blew me out of the water. Out
Yeah,
of
yeah, it was. It was crazy.
Let me see if I can. What's up, Drew? How we doing, dude? Drew, when are you seeing this? When are you seeing Superman, dude? everything about this film was just. Don't listen to the hate. Do not listen to the hate
Yeah,
of critics.
I wouldn't listen to it at all.
This film was perfect.
It's cool. I think one of the coolest parts was like if you're from Northeast Ohio and you've been to Cleveland,
Yeah,
like watching the movie, like realizing like, oh man, I've walked right past there. Like,
yeah.
oh, I've been there. That was super cool.
It did remind me of. Okay, you're seeing it July 13th, Drew. Okay, see it more than once. I'll say that. See it more than once because this film does deserve the support because it was really good.
Oh, it's gonna beat expectations. It's
Yeah,
gonna beat
it's
box office expectations for
yeah.
sure.
The kids are gonna eat it up.
I think that's the movie of the summer, truthfully.
Yeah. Did you? He did a movie ranking a long time ago.
Someone.
Superman's.
The big one?
Drew, the subscriber.
Oh well, wait till he sees this one.
Yeah, wait until you see this one, Drew. This is the, this is number one.
Let me just say, I absolutely hate Superman. He is the absolute most boring superhero, and I love that movie. That made me really appreciate him a lot more.
That's coming from a Marvel fan, guys. Dude, what else can we say?
Oh, I'm definitely excited for the next one. I can't wait to see what.
Supergirl.
Yeah, I can't wait to see if James Gunn's directing it. I will be there for sure.
He's not directing the one.
Then I won't see it.
What's her name? What's his name from Who Did I, Tanya? I forget his name.
I don't know.
You ever seen I, Tanya or with Margot Robbie?
No.
That was good. It was really good. Um, I would recommend watching that before.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I would recommend watching that.
I don't know, man.
I know he's not. He has more responsibility though than just directing every film though.
James Gunn's.
Yeah, he's in charge of DC. He's their Kevin Feige.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know why Marvel ever let him go. I really don't.
I don't know either.
I don't know why.
Um, dude, what else is there to say?
Um, I think I don't know. I think it was just really with the times too, like
Right.
with all of like the controversy right now,
Right.
some of the conflicts that are going on in the U.S. and I think it really kind of showed a different side of that, which was cool.
Right. And I think that's how. Um.
I'm trying not to spoil anything.
Right. Without the context,
Yeah,
they get what you're saying though.
It's yeah, it kind of speaks on like a lot of the politics going on in the U.S. right now.
But it does it in such a clever way.
Yeah, it does. It's not. Yeah.
It's not like the term that everyone uses these days, woke. But it's a great film, and do not, do not, do not agree with the hate that it's getting.
Yeah, don't even look. Don't even look.
Open your pockets and support this film.
Yeah, it's not true. It's definitely not. None of that. None of the whatever they're saying online. Don't even bother reading it because it's not true. That was That was a fantastic film. Like I said, that was totally movie of the summer.
It is the movie of the summer, dude. I mean, like, I'm blown away. I'm blown away for how good that was.
Yeah, I'd totally go see it again. I would absolutely go see that movie again. That movie was awesome.
But other than that, Aaron, what else? What else? How you feeling?
The atmosphere was pretty cool. I wish more people were pumped up at the movie theater we went to, but it seemed like a lot of people were like super excited.
Right, they were just pretty much more laid back than excited.
Yeah,
you know?
which was cool, but
right. We didn't see any cosplayers or
no, which was kind of upsetting.
kind of disappointing. But overall, it was a blast.
Yeah, it was. That was a great time. I would totally go see it again.
But what would you give this movie out of 10? or great by
Out of 10,
letters.
I'd probably give it, for a DC movie, like,
Yeah.
definitely a 10 out of 10. I mean,
Wow.
what 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 other movie have you seen in latest in their later, like the most latest cat DC? Like, where do you, like, look at these, like, that are some of those movies, and then compare it to that, it's like night and day.
Hunter, don't even agree with that.
What do you say?
What is your thoughts on Sean O'Rourke saying that James Gunn's Superman is cooked by the dinosaurs movie?
No,
No.
no way.
No.
I seen Jurassic Park Rebirth, and I would say the Superman movie would is way better than that movie.
It's gonna make
And I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, huge.
it's gonna make a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, it's
This movie's gonna make a lot of money.
yeah, DC did the smart play right there.
Like whatever the Snyder fans are saying out there and saying it's terrible and all that, do not listen to them because they are still living in the past.
Yeah, they're just comic book nerds who live in the basement.
Exactly. And dude, this film, this is the this is the greatest Superman film I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was. It was really good. The Snyder fans, like,
Even though Man of Steel was just okay to me, and some may not agree with that, this is the perfect depiction of Superman.
I think so.
Dude, I want to go see this again. I want to go see that again.
Yeah, it was good.
I can't wait for Saturday. Dude, forget the critics, man.
Yeah, it was a good movie. That was good.
Let me see. Is there any questions here? Well, give me a Q&A. Try to keep it without context, like just spoiler-wise. We don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
Give us some questions here. I'll let that sit for a minute and then I'll ask some questions.
The two scenes at the end didn't make any sense to me. Though.
No,
I
no,
didn't,
no,
I didn't
no. They
understand it
didn't.
one bit. Hopefully, someone could like maybe.
I think they were just humor-wise.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Maybe someone could pull something. Maybe.
The end credits, yeah, then it makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
I think it was just for humor and.
Probably.
But what did they say? What's this say? Oh, that's tough. That's tough, Drew. What are our? What's up, barcode? We just got out of Superman. It's the best Superman I've ever seen.
It's good.
Give us some questions without spoiling. We'll try not to spoil it for you. Just give us some questions. See, I have it up here. Give us some questions, and then Drew asked us what are our top 5 all time. I guess like all time comic book films. This has to be up there, right?
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty. That was.
I would put this at 5 or 4
Yeah, I'd say.
for all time.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But like Endgame and Infinity War would probably like 1 or 2. And then like for me, I would put Dark Knight at 3. And
Number one for me is obviously Tobey Maguire's.
Spider-Man, that's fair.
That was it. I love that.
It felt like this too.
It was good. Yeah, it was.
It felt like the Spider-Man one.
The movie had a good pace. It was great. It was good. It was good. It was action packed. It made me laugh.
Right. Like, if you got grandparents, I'm just saying this in general. If you got grandparents and they remember Christopher Reeve and they're not sure if they don't want to go out and go see this, take them.
It's good. It was good.
It's that good. It's David Cornsweet is Superman. The lines that he were given was phenomenal as Superman. It truly is the character come to life. We'll wait for a couple more minutes, see if they have any questions. Does anyone have any questions of that you wanna give us about the movie without spoiling? Oh, here's a good one. Aaron, do you guys feel this movie was a better movie than Logan? Yes.
Than Logan.
Yes. Even though it's an old man Logan film, yes, I would agree. It's better than Logan.
And he should have asked. He should have asked if it was better than Deadpool and Wolverine. That would. That's a
That's a
hard.
that's a hard thing.
That is a hard choice right
But it's
there.
close.
I'd say yeah, it's close, but I have to go Deadpool and Wolverine. Logan, probably. I would say
Yeah, it's better than Logan.
That movie was good, but I didn't care for much.
Right. You heard it first from a Marvel fan. It's better than the Logan,
I would say so. Yeah.
but not better than
Not better than
no,
Deadpool and
Wolverine.
That movie was awesome from start to finish.
That's why I brought you. For you're more of a Marvel geek.
Yeah. That Fantastic Four movie got me pumped up too. Watching that trailer, oh man.
Let's see what. So basically, you want me to rank them like all the Supermans? Uh, let's just do Christopher Reeve, Brandon Ralph, and Henry Cavill, and then this one. What do you think?
What do I think?
Like acting wise,
Um,
I would say I would put David at number one. I mean, and then Reeve at two, and then Henry at three, and then Ralph at four.
I don't know. I'd have to go with the original first, honestly, man.
And honestly, regardless of the film,
Yeah, I'd have to go.
it's pretty close though.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I like the originals should always be like top tier.
I get you.
Standard, you know.
I get you. So you put him, and then David at two.
Yeah, probably. Henry,
but
Cavill,
a close two.
I love Henry Cavill, and that's hard for me to say. But as Superman, I think that
He did it.
Yeah,
he did justice.
Yeah.
So he's gonna put his Superman's is Christopher Reeve, number one, David at two, but a close two to number one.
Yeah, I would say so.
Number three would be Henry Cavill, and then number four would be Brandon Ralph. For me, I would switch Christopher Reeve and David, but I'm agree with your list.
We got to see more. We got to see more.
We have to see more of David. Yeah,
we got to see more of this David fella.
But overall, he
nailed it.
Crushed it. He crushed it, dude.
He did a good job.
Go support this film. I'm seeing it Saturday. When are you gonna see it?
Me? I'll probably see it again. Probably next weekend.
Next weekend? Okay.
Yeah.
How would you said the grade it would be an S?
Yeah.
S tier.
S tier, like top, like S A B C D F. You know what I mean?
And then 10 out of 10 would be your 10 out of 10.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I would agree.
It was really good. It really impressed me. It really, really impressed me for a DC movie. It really, blew my expectations.
Go in thinking like that. Don't go in like how would you say like for people audiences to go in as?
Just know that it's James Gunn directing it, and that's all you need to know. Don't forget he made Guardians of the Galaxy, so he made Guardians of the Galaxy what it is today.
Yeah.
So those were fantastic films. So expect nothing less than
what you got in Guardians.
Yeah, exactly. Like
or Peacemakers, the Suicide Squad.
Yep.
But overall, for saying that, if you're worried about James Gunn's taste, it doesn't even matter. That's how good it was.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
If you're worried about his writing and his humor on that, like the James Gunn film,
it made me laugh. It's like dry. It's like weird. It's a weird type of humor. It's definitely
Right.
not for everybody, but I thought
Right.
it made me laugh. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, there were some parts. Or what was that dude? Oh, I can't, did they show like the man? I can't even say. I don't even want to say it because I don't know.
So are you saying like what made this film more likable than Logan, Drew? Or are you saying what made you like Logan more than this? I don't know. I'm not sure on that question. Just turn around and just turn.
Right now.
Yeah, for a minute until we close. I'm gonna do another here. This is just my live reaction. I'm gonna do another here in a minute when I get on my computer. But this is just one of my buddies that I went with, and you're getting his reaction mostly as of right now. But we're gonna have another one that's all tonight here in a minute when I get on my computer. Dude, that was awesome.
That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Like it felt like the DC animated. Like it felt like what we were expecting when we heard. It felt like Justice League Unlimited, and it felt like Superman the Animated Series all into one.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some jokes that are true from the leaks. Some of the leaks are but I'm not gonna say what they are unless you know them. But go support this film. 10 out of 10, S tier, best Superman in my opinion. James Gunn cooked.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you say, Larry, to close this out?
Um, yeah, I definitely go see it. Like even if you're on the fence about it, I would just say send it because it blew my expectations out of the water for sure. Like I was blown back by how good it was. It kept me entertained the entire time. It was different. Like
Exactly.
I'm not.
It was different than
Yeah.
past films than we got in Superman films.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with movies though, like superhero movies and like just cutting out the backstory,
Right.
which I understand that.
But I think they got a book about it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's okay though.
Who's gonna read that? Let's be real.
Right.
Who reads nowadays?
Right. That is true. But the setup was pretty decent.
I thought so. Yeah, it was a little weird with.
It was a little weird with the you know what's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the beginning, but it made sense for what they were going for.
Well, the thing with his parents, like, kind of confused me. Sorry to drop the ball on
Somewhat
that.
spoiler.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, but that was weird.
That is true.
Yeah, I didn't. That came out of like left field. Especially,
Yeah.
it got me confused and then they were like, "Oh yeah, no, it's true." Like, okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to close out my raw reaction. Once again, it is the best Superman film I've ever seen. David Cornsweet crushed it.
Ask you a question.
Oh wait, you already did it. I already couldn't. I couldn't. Hold on, let me see. That one's for you. I scrolled up to this is the question.
I don't know. I thought Logan was pretty good. Did I say that?
Yeah, you said you didn't. This is the question.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, no, I thought it was bad. I don't think I said that I didn't love it. I thought Logan's a good film for what it is, but Deadpool and Wolverine kind of chopped that up. So it's like
Right.
that movie's kind of pointless now. Yeah, Besides, like with like, yeah, but no, yeah, that movie was good. But I think Superman was better than that movie.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's better than Deadpool and Wolverine. That
No.
movie was fantastic.
But here's the thing, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they need. That's a dub for DC.
Yeah, for sure. Like that. Hey, that's been a long time coming, brother.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting 17 years. I've been waiting 17 years of pain to watch since Iron Man 1.
Yeah, like, man.
It's worth the wait. It is the blockbuster of the summer, and you need to go support this film. It pockets open. Whatever they're saying, pockets closed. Forget that. Pockets open.
But for all the Marvel fans in here right now, Fantastic Four coming out soon, guys. Let's get it, bros.
it'll it'll rival it, but I think it'll be a close. Um, well, how much do you think this is Superman's gonna make?
How much do I think it's gonna make?
Yeah, and well, they need to be 500 even.
Oh, these questions. That's a hard question. I think it'll. I think it's gonna. It'll.
I think 700.
Yeah, it'll be. It'll go above and beyond. It was a pretty good movie. I don't have any. I don't have any critiques for it. Like,
Right. It was so perfect. It was a perfect Superman film. It felt like it literally felt like a cartoon, like from the Justice League and Limited and Superman the animated series. It felt like that.
it's gonna be weird seeing like in the future like the Justice League though. I think it's gonna
Right.
be really strange because like the guy like everybody in there is like so cartoony, and then you're gonna have Batman.
Right.
Who God knows who that's gonna
Gonna
be.
be yeah.
Yeah, like it's gonna be
I
a
feel like
weird.
they're gonna go more golden age than more like what we got with like you know what I mean, like more classic. Like you ever see Brave and the Bold,
Yeah,
the animated series?
yeah.
That's what I feel like they're gonna go for more than
But what Batman are they gonna choose? Because it's definitely not gonna be.
It's gonna be more of a comical Batman, I think, than
Well, who was Batman in the latest film? What was his name again?
Ben Affleck. No, Pattinson.
Pat. Yeah, Edward
He's not.
Pattinson.
He's
Yeah.
not gonna be the
No,
DC.
there's no way. There's no
There's too
way.
much comic relief in this.
Yeah, there's no way. It's I would love to see who's gonna be the next Batman. Really,
You need someone like. I mean, I would love.
I want Jensen Ackles.
I know you want Jensen Ackles,
I hope it's Jensen Ackles. That'd be awesome.
but he's not comical. He's not like you know what I want.
I don't see Batman as comical though.
You know who I want?
What's up?
I want Glenn Powell, but I don't know if he'll do it.
It'd just be weird if they had humor to Batman to me. I don't know. He's
Well, that's what
save
Brave and the Bold
hey,
was.
save that for Green
And
Lantern and Superman. Save it for that. Don't add humor into Bat. I don't no. I don't want to see humor with Batman. I want him to be the Dark Knight. You know.
yeah, I just because Brave and the Bold is like
Is
that.
that a hot take? Is
That
that a
and
hot
I
take?
that's kind of a hot take because
No, I like the dark and
I know it. I
grungy.
know, but like this
I
version
love
is
that.
like Brave and the Bold. I don't know if you've seen Brave and the Bold.
I don't want that.
I know, but that's the version that's it's like the 70s and the 60s, and
No, no, keep that. That's in the past, brother. Let's keep that in the past. Am I right, fellas?
that's
Come on,
fair.
man.
Whoever it's gonna be for Batman, it's definitely not Pattinson. We both can agree with that
Yeah.
because he's too way too. I would say dark for the DCU. He's more
Yeah, that movie was
mature.
crazy. When I saw Batman doing drugs, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Makes sense.
Yeah,
That's unique.
but overall, one final time. What are your thoughts?
What do I think? I think the next Batman's gonna be
No,
addicted to crack and
no. What are your final thoughts on Superman before we close?
Superman. I thought it was great. Yeah, it was definitely a 10 out of 10. Like, um, yeah, I definitely recommend seeing it. It's gonna
This is coming from
It's
a
gonna
Marvel
be.
fan, everyone.
It's definitely gonna be a movie of the summer for sure. I would love to see a Fantastic Four rival it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think
I don't
Superman
think
might.
it isn't.
I don't know though with the
I would love Fantastic Four, and I'm
just
being real. I want to see Fantastic Four.
because of Galactus.
Galactus. I
I
that's a
don't know
long time coming, but
that
like
that to me is gonna be big. That's big for
that's
the
a big
MCU.
yeah. But here's the thing: you don't know. Most casual fans don't know about Galactus.
Well, they're gonna know. It's gonna
That's
be
what I
well.
mean. It's
They're
gonna
gonna do
it's
well.
it's
You
gonna
can say
start
the
it's
same
gonna
thing on
start getting
Thanos.
it's gonna start getting comic booky, like really, really comic booky.
Good. There we go. That's what I like.
Like it's gonna get into the cosmic stuff once we get to Secret Wars and all that.
But honestly, I think more people know about Galactus than they do Thanos.
That's true.
We can agree on that. And look how big Thanos got from that.
Right. But one final thought for me: James Gunn cooked.
Hmm.
He cooked. He cooked big time. I mean, this is probably. I'm gonna say it. This is his best film.
Yeah.
This is his best film of all the films that he made for
Whoa,
comic.
that's a hot take,
I
man.
know that's a
That's a
hot
hot
take, but
take.
that
Guardians of the Galaxy was a dude, that was.
This is a hot take for me, but I'm this is the best film he ever made, in my opinion.
I think for DC, yeah,
For DC,
because Guardians of the Galaxy
I would.
is a fantastic series.
Yeah, that's true. It's just like
You can't lie. You cried at Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I cried. I cried at Guardians
Oh
3,
yeah, I know.
but that's the moment I knew. That was the moment I knew he was perfect for Superman
Mm-hmm.
because there was a balance of tones, and they perfectly did it in this film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. That was a good. That was it was a good movie.
But, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Thank you, thank you for showing up to this raw reaction of Superman out of the theater. We had a good showing. Snack King on Twitch. Thank you, Hunter Iggy. Thank you on YouTube. Barcode and Drew. Thank you all. Thank you all for showing up. Um, I'm gonna do another here live in here in a minute. I'm gonna say goodbye to my friend here, Aaron. Say goodbye.
See you guys.
Um, go support this film, and I guess he'll go support Fantastic Four too.
Yep. Hopefully James Gunn beats the pedophilia allegations. Then he can create another fantastic movie like that.
All all right, folks. Till next time. I'll see you in about 10, 20 minutes. Stay derpy, my friends.